Hey there, it's Big Tony over here at Najee, coming at you with a little live commentary gameplay. No cheaters on, so if I don't get your names right on the screen, you'll know why. I'm kind of nearsighted. So, I finally got, let's go adjust my volume here. I finally got my compensation as far as the removal of my modules. And you can see I no longer have active modules on here, so I shouldn't be playing with my passive ones either. Now, up in the corner up here, you're going to see what I got for compensation. I had enough nuclear amplifiers, level 6, repair, immunity, nuclear, to get roughly 3 hangars running with maxed out amplifiers. And then I had enough level 1 amplifiers to do, if possible, I could have done like 6 or 7 hangars with that. But thanks to the great compensation package, I only got like about 23,000 in the new currency, which is going to make life rather interesting for me. Depending on the price points and how easy it is to get the new currency, I'm going to be looking at I'm going to be able to put together at least one full hangar for you guys to watch me play. But I'm dubious I'm going to be able to get a second one put together. They were saying is like, 1,770 new currency to get yourself, specialization track and get yourself the base track done and all that fun stuff. But I'm also looking at the fact of we got upgrade tokens, and I have a feeling that those upgrade tokens are going to be used to open up the tracks between base and possibly the specialization tracks. So definitely, it's gonna cost me about, to get one base track and one specialization track for all my bots, and of course the cost for Titans is a little bit more. We're talking about 30, I think it's like 3,500 roughly, to get yourself a comparable setup in the Titan category, and I'm guessing you're gonna have to use upgrade tokens on that as well to get yourself a full hangar running. So I'm looking at between 12 and 15,000, maybe a little more, maybe a little less, in currency and upgrade tokens, about 8 to 10 of them, to get myself set up. Now, this doesn't include, of course, when you get modules in the tracks, and that's the specialty tree of skills, you have to level them up. That doesn't say what currency you have to use to level them up. It might be that we're using silver again. So you might need to have about 1 billion silver in place to get yourself set up with the the modules in the specialty tracks for one hangar. And of course, you still have to, if you have to level up the modules for the Titans as well within those tracks, you're going to be looking at platinum, maybe several thousand platinum. So definitely we got a little more cost than what is being led on. I truly don't believe it's going to be just simply 1,770 new currency points to get yourself a fully maxed out set of your specialty track and basic track modules. I don't think it's going to cost 1,700. Not in total cost. You're going to have other costs that are going to be accrued in there as well. So definitely we're going to be looking at the price point going forward, and also looking at how hard is it going to be to get this kind of currency. Now, if we look at new currencies like Memoriam or the currency for drones, exceedingly hard to get. Or you have to pay into the operations passes. You have to unlock, beyond the basic ones. You can't do the free-to-play ones to get those. You're going to have to buy into those. It's going to get expensive, guys. It's going to get spendy, I think. But I'm looking, going forward, I'm not going to be able to run a huge number of bots. I'm going to be focusing on the best bots I can put on the battlefield. But yeah, I think the days for many of us content creators who are, basically pocket change and the smaller content creators, I think, the days of us being able to provide you with builds and all that, I think are going to be highly, highly impacted going forward. I think your big YouTubers, of course, or your content creators who have deep pockets, who can spend, several $100s a month, might be able to put together, more builds for you guys. So Going forward, like I said, I'm going to have probably one, maybe 1.5 hangars put together. One Titan. I doubt two, but we'll see. I'm going to be focusing a lot on just the gameplay that I can do, and of course, commentary about aspects of the game. And of course, I look at it like I'm probably going to be able to, with being in the content creator program, and that I'm a pocket change spender, I might be able to reintroduce or introduce new or older bots, 1 to 2 per month. It's about what it's going to boil down to. So I've got a long road. I've got like 50 plus MK2 level whatever bots in my hangar, and I'm just not going to be able to get them all on the battlefield. If I were to put them all on the battlefield at 1 to 2, one reintroduced and one new one per month, I'd be looking at about in the next 3-4 years of having to basically grind it out. So that is the brutal reality of this. This is brutal, guys. It's too bad that this whole module rework has really the same kind of, it's got that same feeling that the drone update sadly has for me. I mean, there was what you got for resource compensation didn't cover what you lost, and that's, I think, the whole point. The whole point was not to give you back exactly what you had before, but a lesser amount to encourage you to reinvest in the game. That's the business model, and there's really not much we can do about that. But just want to give you guys a heads up. Like I said, if you look up at the very beginning of the video, I did post what I got for compensation, and it shows you I have a pretty good hangar. I had some pretty good modules. I had a boatload of modules for my Titans, and this is all I got. So it's definitely it's hit my channel pretty hard. But I'm not going to sit there and go all butthurt about it. It is just now roll the punch, start over again, and keep grinding at it. And that's just how it is. That's how it is, and that's how we have to take it. Now, bear in mind, guys. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the scores here. We'll hop in another match. 11 kills, 0 beacon cap, 7.7 million. And of course, I'm playing without modules now. 2 dumpers on our side, 1 underperformer on the other side. We lost, well, basically because it was 4 versus 6. But definitely, it was an okay match. And definitely, it's a little different playing without modules. But let's go ahead and get back into this here about... Ooh, yeah, I don't want to pay for any of that. Let's go ahead and hop into here. Like I said, I'm just going to roll with the punch. I'm just going to keep on building, and we're going to build back. I'm going to have to probably change the focus of my channel a little bit. Definitely for a lot of content creators in my category of pocket change, and I'm pretty well entrenched in the content creator program. Being able to put new stuff on the battlefield that's going to be at peak capacity is going to be kind of tough. It's just the way of the world now, I guess. And of course, I boil this down to one of the reasons why I can kind of roll with this is I already know that nothing I buy in this game is to keep. I know that everything that I put into this is a lease on power. It is not it's not a guaranteed thing. So, after the lease runs out, you either have to reinvest and get something new, or you're just, well, you have to accept, what little that you have left in as far as performance goes. So that's how I'm taking it and looking at it. So definitely, though, I know there's a lot of people who've been really frustrated with how this turned out, and I really can't blame them. All right, let's go ahead here. Let's get a little love here. When I get done with this match here, I will run you guys through my hangar real quick. I'm just going to kind of show you what I'm going to be looking at as far as what I'm going to be updating in my account, what Titan I want to be using, and we will just have to, there might be some adjustment as I go forward, and definitely the progress of coming back to being able to do what I used to do on the channel here is going to kind of depend on the price point. How easy is it going to be to get this new currency? How hard is it going to get? And of course, anything can change at any time in this game, guys. That's just the way this game rolls. Okay, let's get this beacon back here. Ooh, what did I get hit with? I got Ultimate Storm there. Okay, he just kind of ran me down there. That's fine. I'm really more just hawking than really trying to play aggressively competitive today. I'm just, I started out the day when I got my little compensation package. I'll admit I was a little salty when I got it. I'm like, really? I put all this work in, 10 years of work here, And that's what I get compensated for when it comes to modules. I was a little bit frustrated to start with. I had to kind of sit back and wait. I definitely didn't want to make this video until I had really sat down and thought about it. And, you know, yeah, it took a little bit of thinking and a little bit of evaluation to decide what I'm doing. Now, going forward, I already did sell off. I had like 3 Condors. I had 3 of what was it? What the other 3 of the Raptors. I already know I'm not going to be able to put multiples back on the battlefield. That's just, unless this new currency is so easy to get or so cheap to get, which I highly doubt. So I'm guessing going forward, I'll be running singles of everything. I won't be running multiple copies. I won't be running multiple metabots. I won't probably be running 2 Condors ever again. I won't run 2 Raptors again. I'll probably just, try to build what's currently coming out that month one time over and, kind of save my currency and my money for the next upgrade. It's kind of where I'm going to have to sit with it, I guess. But that's about all you can do with it. All right, let's go ahead and keep it dancing here. Now, do I honestly think that this upgrade, this drone rework, do I think this is actually going to tank the game? No, it's not going to do it. There are enough new people coming into the game that don't know anything about what modules used to be, the way the motherships used to be, or how the pilots used to be. There's enough new people coming in, they're just going to adapt to this new system, and they're just going to roll with it. And of course, the big spenders are going to spend, whether it's to replace what they lost or to get new stuff. They're going to spend because they got that extra money to do it, and it's not something that they're horribly concerned about. So spenders and big spenders out there, I already know you guys are going to stay in the game. That's the way it is. Like I said, for me, I'm still in it. This is not a deterrence for me. It's just going to change how I have to run things on the channel here a little bit. And, make things a little bit more challenging. I like a good challenge, I guess. So we'll just keep it running for you guys. Just trying to think about anything else here. This was a big thing to digest today. When the actual system drops, make sure to remember that whatever you got for compensation, add 10,000 to, because I do believe when the new system drops and comes live here, I don't know if it's going to be next week or the week after, but they said in the posting that we'll get additional 10,000 of the new module currency. And that might top off and get me to my second hangar completed. So we'll see how that pans out. And I was thinking that, if you wanted to have all 3 specialty tracks for bots, attack, defense, and then the specialty one, on top of the base track that you have to max out to get to them. I was thinking I might want to have all of them, but maybe not. Maybe I'll just go with the specialty track for the new bots. And that will cut a little bit of the cost, keep it at that, 13 to 15,000 in new currency that I have to invest to get myself rocking and rolling back the way it is now. Instead of buying the attack, the defense, because if I did all of that, it's going to take up every bit and some more to get one hangar of full bots going. So definitely going to have to do a little bit of looking at that. And I would encourage everyone, if you can get on the test, I don't think you guys will be seeing this on Sunday, so you still might get onto the test server if you have it available. And you can take a look at it there. Now, the prices won't be accurate. I've made guesses at the prices, and I think it's going to be horrendous, I think. But we just have to kind of wait and see on that. All right, let's go ahead. But yeah, definitely when this goes live and I get a chance to research this a little more, play around with it, I will definitely let you guys know, probably the path that I would suggest you guys take as far as, do you want to have, you have to have the base, but do you want to have the attack? Do you want to have the defense? Or do you want the real specialization track that's designed for it, the brawler, the damage dealer, whatever the specific one for your particular bot is? Do you want to go for them, or which one of those tracks would be best for you? But yeah, there's just so many things that might go into it, and it's like, which track might be least expensive to level up? Maybe, if the attack and defense ones, the standard ones, won't be as expensive as going for the specialty one. It's just so hard to tell. Yeah, it looks like half of the red team. I'm just kind of holding the fort right here, but no one's coming over here. Apparently no one wants to play with the ducks. Okay, come on, people. Just spawn over here. But definitely in the comments, let's go ahead and discuss this a little bit. I mean, what are your guys' plans going forward? Is this the straw that broke the camel's back for you guys? Or are you looking at... Let's go to Chiefs. Oh, no. Okay, I'm still... Someone came in on me. Oh, no. Cancel. I'm going to die here trying to get back into the game. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. I'm trying to talk to you guys and play at the same time. So that's, that's the joys of the game. If you try to play and do this at the same time. That's why it's no cherry pick. You guys get to see all these goofy things going on. So let's go ahead and get this back. Okay, you silly Ravana. And I got Shenlud a minute ago, I do believe. Let's go ahead and take that back. But yeah, in the comments, let's go ahead and discuss this a little bit, and I'll answer any questions there that I can. A lot of things that are going on are going to be so highly dependent on what the price points, the ultimate final price points, are going to be. Okay, let's get a Frederick mothership rolling. There we are. So the Titan right there. Let's go airborne. Let's go after him. Finally, everyone's coming back here. Apparently, it took my ducks dying for everyone to feel safe enough to come back over here. And definitely, it is so weird playing without the modules. Not having repair, not having my active modules either. My phase shift or my advanced healing modules. This is definitely a different feel. Let's go ahead, and I think we got the victory on that one. Okay, that's going to be a wrap up on this. As far as the gameplay goes, let's go ahead and take a look in the hangar real quick, and I'm going to show you where I'm sitting at, what I think I'm going to be doing. 5 kills, 3 beacon caps, and yeah, we had 2 dumpers on our side. They had a dumper and 2 underperformers on the other side. Just is what it is there. So let's go ahead and go back to the hangar here. Let's close out the advertisements. Yes, Operations B, and I'm not buying anything right now. Sorry. Here's the hangar I'm currently running. This is the top meta bots that I have in my hangar. I've got, of course, the Ultimate Fenrir, the Ducks, the Condor, the Raptor, and Pathfinder, and I've got the Mauler as far as the Titan goes. This is what I anticipate I'm going to be able to get accomplished as far as maxing it up. Depending on if I go all 3 specialty tracks or if I just go the 1 specialty track beyond the base, this right here is going to run me between 12 and 24,000 in the new currency. If I go the full route, closer to the 24. If I go the single route where it's just base and the single specialty track, I'm closer to 12 to 14, 12 to 13, somewhere in there. Definitely, it's going to be a little frustrating. Now, my second hangar here, I have mothballed everything because I already know it's not going to be effective once I really start doing this kind of stuff. I'm just getting myself prepared for it now. I do want to get the Berzigliere back on the battlefield. Definitely, that is one of my priorities because that's a good Titan. I don't know about the new Titan. I don't know much about that. I haven't done any real test server work on it. I don't know if that's going to be worth it, but we'll kind of see. Maybe I might sidetrack the Berzigliere and put in the new, the big roller ball, whatever Titan it is, right, that they call it right now. But if I do actually make it and get a second hangar to start putting together, I'm looking at the secondary metabots. I'm looking at the Curry, the Ocho, probably the Shenlu, anything, and maybe even the Dagon. I might do that, and I'll consider something else, maybe a Ravana. But definitely bots that I know I'm going to have fun playing, and I know are going to be competitive in Champion League, because I still want to stay in Champion League. So that's what we're looking at. So sadly, a lot of my older stuff I ran, the Angler, Standard Fenrir, things like that, are probably going to go to the wayside for the time being. They're going to be mothballed, because I have got, I'll just go show you what I got in my hangar here. I've got a ton of bots here. I've got a boatload of bots, and there's no way I'm going to be getting them all back on the battlefield anytime soon. Not in competitive fashion. I mean, I could throw them out there without modules on them, but they're going to get slaughtered in Champion League, and it's basically going to be akin to tanking. And I don't want to do that. I want to run the best gear I can out there to make sure that I'm doing the best for my team, to make sure we're getting a good chance at a victory. So that's where I'm going to be sitting with that. And I did kind of a video on that here that posted, I believe, on Friday, or maybe it'll be Saturday that it posts. That says, are you hurting your team? Are you hurting your game by running sub-meta when you still have meta bots in reserve? So you definitely, maybe you want to check that out. Alrighty, guys. Definitely interesting times ahead. I'm still going to be here. I'm still going to be putting content out. Just going to have to change the flavor of the channel a little bit. Alright, guys. Time to bail out here. If you guys liked it, if you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell for notifications. That way you know when I'm dropping it. Stay safe and healthy, guys. Watch out for each other. And I'll catch you on the battlefield.